Hi, my name is Nuria and I'm gonna explain how to make a dough. We have always wanted doughs, but we have barely thought how they're made. The process is harder than what we think because we have to follow a lot of little details that we have to be aware of. According to Statista.com, the 36% of the respondents aged between 18 to 29 years state that they own fine jewelry. You cannot go to a wedding without your earrings or your necklace. And for example, if you go to an important event, you will create a good impression wearing jewelry. My family runs a jewelry business, and since I was young, I've been watching my dad making jewels, and I've helped him sometimes in some steps of the process. So today I will explain how jewels are created. First, I will explain the importance of the design in the process. Second, I will explain the role of 3D printers when creating a dough. And finally, I will explain how to finish the dough with the process of roughing down with nuances. So first, to create a dough, it is necessary to know the design of what we want to create. The design is the physical creation with the specific proportions of what will be the final dough. And it is also the most important part of the piece, and it will determine the segment of the population that the seller wants to target. Also, the design will mark the acquisitive level of the final customer because it will delimit the materials and processes that the manufacturer will use. For example, if the creation is aimed at a young audience, the manufacturer will use low-cost materials like silver, zirconium, etc. because this group is one of the lowest purchasing power groups. In order to make the design, we have to follow 3 steps. First, we need to extract an idea of the piece we want to create. After, we need to draw that idea in a paper until we get the sketch. And finally, we have to use software that allows us to create the virtual design. That software is a CAD software, and we use that for the 3D printings. And according to Gitco3.com, one of the best CAD software of design is 3D Design. It is intuitive and easy to use. This program allows you to make a recreation of the dough you want to create because it will let you make a jewelry rendering. That means that you can see the final design in the screen. And now that we understand the first step to create a dough, let's see the role of 3D printers when creating a dough. So 3D printers let you get the exact same dough with the software in form of wax. According to the Telegraph newspaper, this technology enables designers to create pieces that they are almost impossible to manufacture by hand because they will have the same measurements and the same tactile sensation that you order. So this traditional printing process consists on create a prototype layer by layer. The first step is to order the software of the printer. Where do you want to print the piece? And once the impression is done, we get 2 types of wax. There's the blue and the white wax. So we'll use a specific dissolvent to dilute the white wax and leave the blue wax intact. Once we have our wax dough, we need to construct the wax tree where we will put our wax dough. So we will pour liquid gypsum to the tree in a cylinder, and after that we will introduce the cylinder in a special oven to eliminate the wax. Once the wax is eliminated, we will pour melt metal into the cylinder. We'll let it dry and then we'll place it into water so we can get our metal tree. Now that we have the dough, we have to finish it, making it look good. The final step is understanding how to finish a dough. After we get the metal tree, we need to cut the branch where the dough is at, and we need to clean the piece to fine tune the surface and the sides. After that, we just need to finish with nuances. So nuances are used to highlight some parts of the pieces, and there are two types of nuances. So there is the ground lighting, which leaves a homogeneous shade in the exposed area, and a machine is needed for these nuances. And the next one is the Scotch Brite. So the Scotch Brite is a much thinner finish than the sandblasting, and a polish motor is needed for these nuances. So today I have explained three parts in understanding how to create a dough. First, I explained the importance of the design in the process. Second, I discussed the role of 3D printers when creating a dough. And finally, I described how to finish a dough. This process is a totally artisan process, and it is meticulous work, and many hours are used. And now when you see a dough, you can think about the hard work that there is behind it, because it's like a really hard and complex process.